Alright guys, so we're heading back out in the bush today on the hunt for gold. The other day I was at work and a fella came in and he recognised me. He goes, "Hey, you're the guy from the beaten track, I've been watching all your videos." So we got chatting about a little bit about gold prospecting and stuff like that, and he suggested I go and have a look at a creek or a river out this way, and it's one I've actually been to before. Last time I went out there, I was really just exploring, having a bit of a look around and stuff. But today I thought, yeah, I'd head out that way, put on the wetsuit, jump in the river, do a bit of sniping, scratch around and see if I can't find a bit of gold. So yeah, wish me luck. Haven't had much luck so far of the last couple of videos. If you've been watching, I really am just a beginner. Had no luck whatsoever so far. Don't know if it's luck, technique, or just all the gear, no idea, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I'm learning, I'm getting there, really enjoying it. But yeah, just bringing you guys along for the ride. I hope you're enjoying my little adventures as well. But yeah, if you are, make sure you hit that like button, that'd be awesome. If you can, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon too so you don't miss any future videos. Anyway guys, really appreciate you watching. Well, let's get on with it. I've been watching loads of YouTubers who seem to find good amounts of gold. Not only that, they seem to find it every time they venture out. I've consumed hours and hours of YouTube content watching these guys, so I nearly feel like I should have a fair idea of how to find gold, but so far I haven't found a thing. I'm really hoping this day my luck changes and I start to find some shiny yellow stuff. Just a little blockage on the track here. I'll just clear this out of the road so you can get through a bit easier. Jeez, that nearly caught my chin, that one. Always handy bringing the chainsaw along with you just in case you come across little obstacles like that. The chainsaw I've got's only fairly small, but helps clear a few of the things away. As I turn off the main road, I start to head down to the river on a fairly tight, somewhat overgrown track. It feels like my Hilux is about to get a few more pinstripes added to it. So I think I'm finally just about here by the look of it. Yeah, it was quite steep coming down that last section. A few obstacles to clear along the track as I've been driving along too, so I had to stop a few times and get out and clear a few broken or fallen trees and things like that. Just small stuff, nothing major. So it doesn't look like anyone's been down here for a little while now. Track's a little bit overgrown. Nowhere near as bad as the one I was driving through in my last video, if you saw that one. Looks like somebody's had a little camp there. And pretty much here by the look of it. Let's try and turn around. I might clear a couple of those logs out of the road. Just got to chuck a quick Yui on the track here. Thousand-point turn. Time to get suited up and get in the water. Whoop. I think I need new gas struts on this thing. She's not holding up anymore. So I thought I'd just give you a quick look at the gear I've got to snipe in before I get started. Got a 7mm wetsuit, Aqualung wetsuit, gloves from H2 Odyssey. We got some Ocean Pro wetsuit boots there. This one here's Probe hoodie or Probe hood. We got a Hollis goggles and snorkel. That looks funny because I actually rub toothpaste on it. I find if you put toothpaste on it and then wash it off, it actually helps stop your glasses from fogging up. A couple of tools here to work the crevices, and one new one that I'm excited about is I've got myself a Tiger crevicing tool, so that will come in handy there. So Tiger tools, just bought that one in town in Coffs Harbour at Motackle. And then torch. This is actually my brother's torch he left here, so it comes in handy when the water's a bit dark. But anyway, that is the kit. One cool thing too, this the wetsuit, boots, gloves, hood and snorkel I picked up secondhand on Marketplace for $150 for the lot. It was all like brand new, so that was pretty happy with that. That was a good bargain. Yeah, look at that. It's absolutely beautiful down here this morning. Nice and cool. There was frost on the ground at home. We might head upstream, hey? Let's get to work. Here I've found a crack in the bedrock that I've decided to work. It seems quite tightly packed, which is a good sign. On the photography side, I've made a rookie mistake with my GoPro settings and therefore have no underwater footage to show of this crevice, sorry guys. There's only one image which you can see here. I spent about an hour working this crevice and it kept getting deeper and deeper and I could no longer see the bottom. I could however scoop out a handful of dirt, so I thought I might try a different tactic here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to the car and grab a pan and a little shovel and dig a bit of the dirt out from the bottom and pan it out, because it looks quite good and it's all like falling into a crevice down the bottom, which I can't really get to. So if I can scoop a bit out, pan it out, it'd be interesting to see what's in there. That water's cold. There's actually a couple of little gemstones in there, which is cool. Very tiny. And if you can see that one, there is she just over there. That's kind of cool. Once again, I didn't find anything in this crevice, so it was time to move on and try somewhere different. I found another crevice which looks promising, so I start clearing away the overburden. I'm quickly running out of time before I have to head home, so I need to get a move on. This time though, I managed to get the GoPro set up properly. I dug this crevice out as best I could in the short time I had, but it was now time to go, and once again I've come out empty-handed. I've just packed up, I'm in the car heading back up the hill and out of here. The first crack I worked it for probably at least an hour or more, and didn't find anything in there, so that was quite unsuccessful apart from that little gemstone, which I'm not sure what that was. Maybe a garnet or I don't know, ruby or something like that, who knows. Anyway, we'll have a closer look at that a bit later. And the second spot I worked, yeah, I don't think I got anything out of there either. I did snuff up a little bit of stuff, so we'll pan that out back at home and just see, just in case there was something there. So we'll get out of here and get home and throw that in the pan and have a look. Unfortunately, there was nothing in the pan when I got home and panned it out. Despite all my efforts, I'm starting to feel extremely frustrated. Frustrated but not beat, and I have to say that I reckon the real gold for me is the adventure and just getting out there. Lucky to be alive and amongst some seriously beautiful scenery. That's the real gold here. Anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't find some gold for you this time, but I do hope you enjoyed coming along for the adventure. Thanks for watching. I hope to catch you next time. Cheers.